Hey young world, welcome back. I'm OJ, this is Juice Loops Live. Today I'm going to be drawing a place that's very special to me and a whole friend group of mine. A couple of them live in the same building, and when quarantine hit, one of them lost their job and they had this normal crappy dirt Chicago backyard, small. And with the newfound time and, needing to stay at home, they figured, why not build a pizza oven? And so they communicated with the landlord. Yeah, they made it happen. And so over the next couple of months, a pizza oven came out, and that was just the cornerstone, the start of the flip of the entire backyard. They put bricks around it so that it's a really nice walkway, some cobblestone path. They replanted all the grass and has been watering it nonstop. So the grass is luscious and green, which basically was non-existent before quarantine. It was just dirt and rocks and rats back there. It's a spot that I like to simply call the oven. Those of you that have been there know this place is incredible. It's like one of my favorite places to chill. It's not a restaurant, it's not a bar. I don't even go to bars anymore. Anyways, today we're starting on red paper once again. I didn't pick red for any reason other than I haven't drawn on it in a while. All my last several drawings have been on other colors. So I figured I'd throw red back into the rotation here. Black line work, pretty standard. It's what I've done in most of these drawings, but the layout is super important, and it just is easy to do with black, especially on a color that's lighter, and the black just allows you to have dark negative spaces in there and whatnot. The cornerstone, the keystone of this image is the oven. That's what the whole yard is built around, so the image is going to be built around that too. I chose this angle so you could see the front of the oven and a nice side profile with the stack, the chimney coming out the top front there. This is Chicago, and so the houses are pretty close together. There's 3 feet or so of distance in between you and your neighbor's house, just enough to walk to your backyard or for somebody to slide through and get to the alley. My last several drawings, I've been going in quick and filling in a lot of these dark black areas, just bulk filling in the dark black. That way the image just feels like it's covering a lot of ground, and I'm getting things done. And so all the shadows, the dark windows, the dark side of the oven, underneath the table, the grass. One part of this drawing that's really going to establish what all of this is sitting on is the line work of these bricks on the floor. You're really going to be able to see the perspective of where we're sitting and how this is all laid out. The perspective of these bricks, there's so many lines in here that not all of them have to be drawn. It just has to read as a brick texture, but all of those lines are going to be drawn in perspective, 2-point perspective. The main direction of the lines is going to be angled one way, and then the short version of the lines is going to be cutting exactly opposite. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the direction of these lines is going to help the viewer determine where this is at and what this is sitting on. I'm going to come in and lay some more darks in here, but this time they're not going to be solid black fills. They're going to be more so me using a partially dry marker in order to make some shading, some soft edge shading, at least on one side. I really want certain aspects of this drawing to feel dark. The red is already kind of a medium tone. It's not really a light red. That would be pink, basically. This is more of a medium tone, and so the black doesn't pop off of it as well as it does some of the lighter colors. So I'm really going to be using the shading to go through here and make certain areas of this feel a lot darker, certain areas fall into the distance, or certain details just fall out of focus, allowing you to kind of lock in on the main parts of the image, i.e. the oven, the foreground elements, the other things around there. I've had so many good times in this backyard. It's incredible. Like, they have big parties sometimes, only once or twice a year, and those are great. Those are really fun. But honestly, when it's a small get-together and we got a couple really good people with a plan making food, it pretty much just can't be topped because the food comes out amazing. It encourages experimentation with the food. I have a couple friends that are chefs, or basically chefs, and so them being over there just doing their thing. I love pizza as well, and that's kind of the most common thing cooked in here. It is a pizza oven after all, so they start throwing pizzas and having one come out like every 3 minutes. Armani's throwing a lot of incredible meats on here, duck and chicken, and I mean, they've cooked so many things on here, I couldn't even really begin to rattle them all off. Big shout outs to Matt, Pat, Armani, everybody else that's cooked food over there. They really know how to throw down. It's too delicious and it's summertime. It's summertime in the Chi. You know it's backyard barbecue season. But when you got an oven, you just use it because it's a step up from a grill anyways. Over here behind some of these elements is actually a fence separating their backyard and the neighbor's house. Not only is it a classic chain link fence that has the diagonal diamond shapes already built into it, but it also has small wooden slats running through those empty spaces to cut down on some of the visibility. Keep that backyard private, a little privacy fence. Today for the highlight color, I'm going to be using gold. I haven't used gold in a while, and I definitely haven't used gold on red. And you know, today's color palette actually was just I love these colors together, and it was a bit of an experimentation really. I knew the red and gold would look good together, but I hadn't used it in any of the other drawings, and I wanted to go ahead and get it out of the way, see what it looked like. So here we are at the oven. We got gold, red, black, and that's it. No white today. The gold is reflective, metallic gold. It does have a great sheen to it, a great shine, and I may come through here and tighten a few more things up, but I think for now I'm gonna wrap it up and get on out of here. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. As always, I'm gonna see you next week with a new one. Hope you enjoyed this. Send it to your friend, send it to your foe. Like and subscribe, Juice Loops Live. I'm gonna see you next week. Peace. Yes.